Hello everyone, welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to create a perfume bottle in Blender. So let's get started. So let me just enable my screencast keys so that you guys can see if I am pressing any kind of a shortcut, it should be available to you on the left hand side bottom over here. So yeah, just keep an eye on that if I'm pressing any shortcuts. So firstly, as usual, we have a cube. We'll just go to edit mode and then we'll just do SY just a little bit. Okay, then I will do S and Z as well, just to increase its size, and then I'll just do S and X, like give it according to what makes sense to you. It doesn't have to be exact, but yeah, something like this makes sense to me. Then we just have to we just have to go to wireframe mode, so just select both of this. Then we just have to do shift D. Okay, just once you do shift D, just move it a little bit. Okay, sorry, you don't have to move it. I'll just do command Z. Okay, I'll do command Z again. Sorry, I'll just move it back to the SX. You don't have to do so, something like this. Okay, you, sorry about this. So you just do shift D, just press click on it, and then press option S or command control S, whatever you, alt S, sorry, if you are on Windows. So I'm on Mac, I'm just pressing option S, so something like this. Then we'll have to select the bottom edge of this duplicated thing. So I'll just select that. I'll just select face first over here. Then I'll just select this. Let's see if I'm able to select this. This would be a little bit challenging. Okay, why I'm not able to select this? Okay, so I was able to select it. Then just do a little bit of GZ, move it little bit up. Yeah, this looks okay to me. Once that is done, we just have to select everything. So just do command A or control A, or command A, no, sorry, not command A, just A. Okay, just A, then command B or control B, and just do a little bit of bevel. Okay, why is the bevel not okay? Just a little bit. Okay, so this looks okay. Then add few segments. I'll just add 4 segments, 3 segments. Okay, then we have to go to object mode, then add mesh cylinder, then change the vertices to 64. Then we have to just scale it and move it at the top of our cube. So just I'll just scale it a little bit, and again I'll just go back to edit mode. I'll select this and I'll move it at the top. I will go back to this what do you call this, viewport shading. Okay, because wireframe does not make sense, so I'll just move it at the top, and here I will just do S and Y. Okay, then I'll just do S and X as well a little bit. Yeah, this looks a proper top to me. Feel free to change it if you want to do S and Z as well a little bit, you can do that. Yeah, this looks okay to me. Just move it a little bit closer. Okay, so once this is done, you just have to add a loop cut at center and move it to top. So I'll just select this loop cut, just do it at the center and move it at the top. Okay, then we'll have to duplicate it and do, so just do shift D and move it little bit down. Okay, I think not everything is selected for me. All right, so this is our loop cut. Okay, I'll just press this particular select box, then I'll do shift D. Now everything is selected. I'll just move it little bit down. So if you, okay, this again, this is not selected. I don't know why this is not getting selected. We just go back to, we just maybe delete this vertices, not vertices, sorry, X. Why is this not getting selected? Let me just zoom in a little. Okay, shift D. Then I'll do Command Z, Shift D. Then I just need to press Z. Okay. Okay, now it is fully selected. Okay, now it is completely round. So this looks okay to me. Once it is duplicated, we just have to go back to object. Firstly, sorry. Uh, Before we go to object mode, we just do P selection. Okay. Then just go to object mode. Select this particular thing which we have done. I don't know why it is getting dotted lines. I'm not sure. Then we just have to select the wireframe. So sorry, no, go to object mode. Then we have selected the duplicated. Then we just have to convert it to mesh. So object, scroll down, convert, not to mesh, to a curve. Sorry. So I've converted it to a curve. Once that is done, go to the again go to edit mode. Go select this particular move tool and just move it at the top a little. Okay, so this looks okay to me. Then we just have to go to the data property. Go to scroll down, go to geometry, scroll down, and here you will have to go to bevel and maybe change the depth to 0.033. Okay, click enter. All right, so this is done. Then we just again we are already in edit mode, so we just have to duplicate it, one at the top and one at the bottom. So just shift D, press and just click on it, and then with the help of the move tool, just move one over here. Then again shift D, click your mouse and then move it at the very bottom. Okay, so this looks okay to me. Once that is done, then again we have to go to object mode, select our cylinder. So go to object mode, select our cylinder, and then go to edit mode, select the top face. Go to edit mode. Okay, we'll just go to face mode, select the top face, and then we just have to add a little bit of bevel over here. So command B, and yeah, something like this looks okay to me. If you want to change the segments, you can do it. I'll just keep it 3 for now. Then we have to select the cube in object mode. So again go back to object mode, select our cube. Once that is done, we have to go to our material. So here is our material. We already have one default material, so I'll keep it as it. I'll just name this as cube. Okay, so all right, name it whatever you feel like. Then here we have to change the transmission weight to 1. So just come over here, transmission weight 1, change roughness to 0. If you want to see what all things have been changed here, you can go to this particular thing as well, viewport shading, this one, but I'll just keep it this for now because that causes performance issues. And here we just have to yeah, change the roughness to 0. Yeah, then we have to select our cylinder. Then here we'll click on new, and here I'll just name it as lit. Okay, and here I will give it some color, so maybe change the color to whatever you feel is correct. Just give it something like this, looks okay. Again, if you want, you can go over here and see like this. Then select also for this particular rings also, so just select this rings, and here you can just click on this particular arrow and just click on lid, so they have the same color. Then we'll again go back, select our cube. Again I'll come back over here, select our cube, go to shading, and here inside shading, let me check, we will first have to add a color ramp. So I'll just search for color ramp. Okay, and I will add it to our base color, something like this. Then we require a gradient texture. I will add it, and I will just add this over here. Sorry, just add this. Okay, once gradient texture has been added, we need to add a texture coordinate. So I will add a text search for, just type it out. Just don't have to search. Texture coordinate over here. I will just drag this. I'll just add some space. Okay, then add. search for mapping and place the mapping in between these two, so it will automatically join. So here you can see it has automatically joined. Then we'll have to again go back to object mode, sorry, layout. Then I will hide this cube for now. I'll select our cylinder. I'll select go to edit mode. I'll select this bottom face over here. Make sure you're inside the face select. Once that is done, we just have to do shift D, extrude and scale. So shift D, I'll click over here, then extrude, then I will just scale it inside. Okay, and I'll just move it little bit so that you guys can see it. Again I will do the same thing, extrude, and I will just scale it inside. And then here I will extrude up, I will scale it inside again, then I will extrude down. So yeah, something like this looks okay. Then the next thing is okay, I'll just bring back our cube. Let me go to this. Okay, yeah, this looks okay. Yeah, this is fine. Then again I'll go back over here. Then what we'll do is, again I'll hide our cube. I'll go to object mode. I will go to add curve, Bezier curve. Then I will again go back to edit mode and I will just rotate this. So click on rotate and rotate it like this. Okay, and if you want you can just move it a little bit. So this is kind of like a pipe. Okay, just make sure it is going through our this particular line which we have. If not, then just move it a little bit. Okay, this looks okay to me, and I'll just move it over here as well. Okay, so something like this looks okay. Okay, then again we'll have to select, so I'll unhide our cube, then I'll just select our cube. Okay, again I'll go back to object mode, select our cube, then again go back to edit mode, then go to face mode, select the front face, then you have to press command L or control L, then press H, then add a loop cut at the center. So again I'll select a loop cut, I will add a loop cut at the center, I'll just move it little bit up. Okay, then go to wireframe mode, then we have to select the entire bottom face. So I'll just move this a little, I'll just select this, I'll get rid of our loop cut by selecting this, then I'll just select this entire part. Once this bottom face is selected, then again we will just do duplicate piece selection. So shift D, again move it little bit, something like this, P selection, and then just do option S, or if you don't want to do it, that's fine as well. Sorry, not just do option S. Okay, I think I'm not able to select it, I'll just have to go back to object mode again. I'll just select this particular duplicated, I'll go back to edit mode again. Before you do option S, just wait a second, select the top edge and we'll just F2 fill. Okay, I'll just select everything little bit and just do option S. Okay, so something like this looks okay. Then just go to this edge, then select this, F2 fill. Okay, I think this is getting messed up, I'll just move it back. Okay, I won't do that option S. What I'll do is, instead I'll just move it in line with our cube. Yeah, so something like this. Then I'll just select this top face, F2 fill. Okay, now this is okay. So once F2 fill is done, then select everything, so A, then option N, or then here we just have to do recalculate outside. Once that is done, go to object mode, then here you will have to go to your material and remove this particular material of cube from it, then add another material. So just click on new and name it as liquid. Okay, I think I messed up the name, liquid. Here you can change the color. I'll give it this blue color, change it to whatever color you want. Then give transmission as 1. Just scroll down, transmission 1. Then IOR 1.33 and roughness to 0.1. Then go to object mode. So we are already in object mode. Add a plane, add mesh plane, scale it. So I'll just scale it like this. Okay, now here you will have to make sure the plane is a little bit on the same level, but don't move it very up. It is on the same level as that of our duplicate. Again, if you want, you can go to the viewport shading, but I get confused in the viewport shading, that's why I have inside the wireframe mode. Okay, then you will have to go to edit mode, right click, subdivide, select this subdivide, change the number of cuts to 50. Once that is done, if you want, you can go to object mode again. Then add a modifier, selected this modifier, add a displace modifier. Okay, it has moved it up, I don't know why. I'll just remove this. I'll go back to edit mode, I'll add a modifier. So yeah, make sure you add it inside edit mode. I don't know why it is getting displaced in object mode. Then go to texture, over here click new. Here you can select clouds. Now if I go to object mode, here you can see it, you will see something like this. If I go to viewport shading, it is something like this. Okay, again you will have to go to our modifier and change the strength to maybe 0.07. Once that is done, add solidify, add modifier solidify, and here solidify, change the thickness to maybe minus 0.43. Alright, then we'll have to just select our liquid again. So I'll just go back to wireframe. Okay, and I'll so here I think this is my liquid. Yeah, so I've just selected my liquid, and here you have to add a boolean modifier. So just select add a boolean modifier, and here you can click on this particular icon, select a plane over here. So it has automatically made this kind of a liquid shape, and I can just add this apply, and now I can just go to our plane and just do X, delete. So yeah, this is done. So if I just export it and show you guys the output, so if you want, you can just export it using file, just save it. If you want to, just click on export gltf, and I'll just save it on my desktop. Save it with whatever name you feel like, click on export. Now I will just go to a website called gltf viewer and show you guys the output. So here is I'm on this website, and you can just drag and drop your .glb file, and here you can see this is the output. Now I'm not sure if you guys can see the liquid, but yeah, there is this liquid. Okay, I think one thing which I forgot is select this particular Bezier curve, and we'll maybe have to change the thickness of our Bezier curve as well. So maybe I can just go to data property, data, this one, and here we'll have to change to geometry bevel and add some depth. Geometry bevel, add some depth. I'll just make it as 0.1. And then let's try exporting it again. Export gltf. I'll just save it to desktop. Again, I'll come back over here. I'll just refresh this, and here I'll just drag and drop it over here. So yeah, this looks much better. So yeah, that's it. I think maybe you can just scale this down, this particular lid icon. But yeah, that should be it. Thank you for watching. Bye.